How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in this video I'll be going over the topic of Bitcoin and where it'll be most likely heading in the next 2 to 4 weeks in the upcoming bear cycle. And it's going to get pretty interesting because now recently we've had a nice little crash on Bitcoin and everyone's getting scared. And let me tell you one thing right now, it's going to get much worse than that. So I'm going to hop into the chat now in a second. Before I do anything, make sure you guys watch the video until the very end of the video, and as well as that, subscribe and leave a like on the video. Alright, let's get into it. Now, as you can see right now, we're on the Bitcoin chart, and you're probably wondering, why is this guy going to buy at this price, and where is this price? Now, for the Bitcoin now, we've had a downtrend for about 3 weeks now, and you guys have probably already bought Bitcoin, and that's a very bad decision, and I'll tell you exactly why in a moment. Now, clearly from the line that I've just drawn right now on the Bitcoin chart, you can see right here, this is actually very good towards the longers. So we had a resistance line right here, and we topped out here, and we used that as resistance and pushed towards the downside a little bit more, and then now we just use that as support on the bottom there, and people are buying. And we're not only buying there just because of that line and whatever it is, we also are buying right now because of the June support right here at the bottom. If I just make that a little bit lower, right there, that is another key area for people to buy. So that's why we are getting a little bit of a relief rally in the lower time frame. All right, so if I show you guys now where I'm going to buy Bitcoin, it's exactly at 17.2k, and it's not exactly straight away. If the price does hit that level, it's to do with actually figuring out why it hit that level and how long it'll stay there for, and also if it's potentially going to go even lower at 16k, which is my second price target. All right, now why do I have these two lines here? Okay, there's two reasons why I have both of these lines right here, and I'll show you exactly why. All right, in fact there's 3 reasons, so stay to the end. Now the first reason is because if you zoom in right here, we right here have 5 candlesticks of 4-hour time frames. All right, that's a 20-hour time frame of this whole bottom formation on Bitcoin, where people had 20 hours to create a long position for them to be able to buy Bitcoin at a discounted price for a leg up. And I mean, you imagine, guess what's happened next? We had a nice little run up, but it's taken a long period of time. Most people took profits early and they didn't take out the full position at the very top, and that's why people at the top make sell positions right here with a nice little deviation, as you can see right here, would then led to a big crash. And now at the same prices, right? Makes sense. Now you're wondering, what's this got to do with anything, right? So right here is basically the retail people stacking up their long positions as well as big people, but they're not liquidating the big people because that's who on the markets, right? So if I get my ruler out right now, and this is the average price, as you can see on the 4-hour chart, we have 3 closes at the same price. That's the average buy zone of the retail people. If you scroll that down to the red line, that's 5.6%. Now you're wondering, why is it 5.6%? All right, now this is for 20x longers, right? This is the first case scenario for people. If you are on 20x leverage, you want to be liquidated, because market makers need liquidations in order to give liquidity to the market. So that right there is 5%, and you don't always want to do exactly 5% because you have to make sure that people are fully out of their positions. So you have to make sure it's like 5, 6, or sometimes even 7% on 20x's, right? And then for the next one, we have the 10x liquidations, which is going to be an even bigger liquidation cascade. And if you bring that down, it's going to be exactly 12.5%. So it's not always bang on 10. You have to make sure they're fully out of their positions, which is 12.5 on average, which is not that bad. Now, that's not the reason why their lines are there as well. If you go on the daily time frame and you scroll out, and you can clearly see right here, we have a support level right here on top of this wick, and also the breakout candle is exactly on that price. It's a bit weird, right? It's a bit weird why the 10x liquidations are exactly priced in at that same level of support zone from previous way back, right? As well as that 20x long liquidations right here, that also is on the breakout candle right there, just above that. All right. And I also think that's on the weekly time frame. I'm not too sure. If I zoom in to my, yes, so as you can see on the weekly time frame, the top right here actually fits in perfectly, which is literally insane. Like, it's weird how maths work sometimes, but it's how life is, right? Anyways, that's the first reason why I have them 2 price lines right there. And also, if I scroll out right here, we have a nice little, I'm going to show you now, guys, a bar pattern. All right. It's this right here until here. Alright, so if I'm going to copy this bar pattern and bring it all the way down to the bottom for you as well right here, I'll show you exactly what's going to happen right now. Okay, so I had this posted in the Discord actually. So as you can see, this is what I posted in the Discord server, and it's me lining up the bar pattern to exactly the price where it was right now. And as you can see, the consolidation works perfectly and it fits that 20x liquidation longs. Now let's go back onto the chart right now, and now if I'm going to line up this bar pattern to exactly what the price is right now and see where that would lead us to, as you can see, it's bang on perfectly onto the 10x. As you can see, it's literally, it shows us that there's going to be a little bit of a consolidation towards downside on the 4-hourly time frame, and then a push down. We already had that first push down. So basically, as you just understood, these bar chart patterns basically repeat themselves, and you can kind of tell in the future what happens with them, but you have to make sure that you know that which one fits which one. Anyways, on my Twitter, if you guys are already not following it, I did post a BTC Wyckoff accumulation prediction right here when the price was at 22k. Right now the price is at 18.5k. So I did say to you guys, I am still in my Bitcoin and I am going to be waiting at the levels of 16 to 17k. And from this exact accumulation schematic, as you can see, we do have a predicted push towards the downside just underneath 17k where the last bottom was, and we liquidate them and we bring it back up, and the price was always the same, but they just liquidated the positions. So everyone who did long the bottom, they was all out the positions, but they was in theirs because they recollected it. And look what the price is at now, guys. If I get the new picture up right here, as you can see, guys, this is the price right now, and this is what's happening. So as you can see, the price is slowly going towards the downside and following the same schematic towards the same 17k price prediction from me. So basically, as I just said, guys, I am going to be waiting for Bitcoin to make another dip. Everyone right here still has time to buy it, but what's going to happen is most likely, in my opinion, I think we're going to get a nice quick little dip here, and if that's not the bottom, quick little dip there. Alright, that's really it. I'll be waiting at 17.2k and 16k and seeing what the price brings to me at that current time. And that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you guys are new, leave a like and subscribe, post notifications. See you in the next one.